if hardly anybody ever watches, but you enjoy doing it and it's just kind of fun, maybe it's just therapy for you or something like that, maybe that's all you need. So let's turn the music down a little bit. All right, so I thought about starting a channel and just posting. I like fitness. I built a pretty decent little garage gym for myself. Suppose I could talk about how we got into that. Once I got into fitness, I always thought it would be really cool to have my own gym equipment, a place I can come out, work on movements, a day like today, it's raining outside. Trying to go to the gym would be kind of an inconvenience because weather sucks. Got to take care of kids and family. So having a home gym would be kind of cool. Right, Jayla? So slowly but surely, see, look, I get to work out. My kid's at home with me, just get to hang out. Who knows, maybe one day she'll see me out here and it'll be something she wants. Watch your fingers, please. Don't put your fingers on that. So yeah. But anyway, slowly but surely, we piece this together, and we've gotten a nice little setup. Maybe we'll do a tour at some point in time of everything that I've kind of collected. But honestly, it started off because I borrowed some gym equipment, and well, let's just say that was 10 years ago, and I still have it. So maybe I shouldn't have said that. But don't do that, Jayla. Don't borrow stuff and don't give it back. But anyways, started off with just the barbell and some plates. And I would take that stuff even outdoors to a track and field and just do some workouts. And once I got my garage and started to add pieces to it, I think the squat rack was next. This is a real cheap one. So if you're looking to get started, that's the thing. If you can get some simple equipment and you got a big enough space, you can do a lot with a barbell, some plates, and a very basic squat rack. I mean, this rack, I think I ordered it on Amazon. It's a cap and got a couple pegs for the that you can adjust for squatting, for benching. You can put them on either side, which is kind of cool. Got the safety bars on the bottom, which I almost never use, but it has a pull-up bar that is actually pretty decent. I ended up putting some tape around it because it was just painted, so there's no grip on it. And it looks a little janky right now, but in the summer I had this fan hanging off the back of it. I do live in Southern California, so doing a workout in the middle of the summer out here, in the morning and the night, it doesn't really matter. Middle of the day, it's hot, so fan is kind of nice. But watch your feet. What are you gonna do? Well, you can do this one ring. You wanna hang on this one? You can practice. That's what's kind of cool about the gym too, honestly, man. Like, as the kids get older, watch your feet, because I'm gonna pick this up, okay? As the kids get older, they can kind of come out here and use it as a playground in a way, but hopefully that transitions into them actually like enjoying to work out. I'm not really counting too much today, actually. I'm literally just trying to get some rest. No, I'm really just trying to, yeah, that too. But I'm really just trying to engage and work on some technique while I do these deadlifts today. I mean, this is only 155 pounds on the bar right now, and I don't think I'm gonna go too heavy today, but Jayla's over here swinging, so she's practicing her grip strength. I don't even know if they can see you, Jayla. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, but back to the garage gym. Just slowly started adding stuff. There's the barbell and the plates, the rack. But again, I had the barbell and the plates before I even had anything else, and just did stuff with that as much as I could. Added the rack. I mean, I would love to get a different one, but this one honestly works for what I need out here. This is only a 2-car garage, and I park one of my cars in here, so I have to keep the space. It needs to be efficient space. I thought about one of those folding racks. The only thing I do know, and I don't know how it would affect it too much, but I know when garages are built, the floors are purposely unlevel a little bit so that water can run out. And I don't know how that would work if I was to get a rack. I know it's supposed to be level, so that's part of the reason I've never really cared to upgrade or change it. But I mean, honestly, the space in this is fine. I have another pull-up bar, a full pull-up bar over here when I actually need to, because the problem with this one is I'm tall enough to reach it and stand, and I like a pull-up bar where I can't touch the ground. So I have one up here that I just have to jump a couple inches and I'm up there. But my wife and I, we recently painted in here to make it look better, a little bit better. We hung this mirror. There's one right here as well. It's kind of cool. Helps with your form and whatnot, makes it look a little bit better overall. Let's go add a little bit more. Yeah, the dumbbell rack over here. Funny, I got that like right before COVID. popped off. And I was able to get, this rack is, it starts, or the biggest weight that I have is 55 pounds, and it went all the way down to 25 pounds by 5. So 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So a really solid rack. I mean, I don't know, somebody built it maybe. All the weights are, they're like, all the dumbbells are not branded or anything like that. So they're all, I mean, they're all different, I should say. But I don't really care, and I could care less what they look like either. Like, I don't know, part of having a garage gym too, I like that, part of it, I like that old school feel a little bit too. Like down and dirty a little bit. Not saying that I wouldn't do more. I've had thoughts of doing like a full-blown like garage remodel like I've seen some people do, but I do like being able to park a car in here. So I don't know. What we have is pretty cool. All right, let's work on some of these deadlifts again. So core tight, glutes tight, engage the lats. What else? We have 2 kettlebells. Like using the kettlebells sometimes, but need a couple different weights though. I would like some more weights. We have like a 53-pound kettlebell and a 25-pound. That bike over there is probably one of my favorite pieces. I had a row machine, but I just got rid of it. I want to get a different one. It was one of the, it's gone. You didn't even know it was gone, did you? I got rid of it because it was the water rower, which I don't really care for. It was cool. We got it from a family friend for like really cheap. Very nice. It was a Harrison brand, I know that, but it worked great mechanically. I didn't like the screen configuration. People who've used rowers and know the Concept 2s are obviously like the best. I know Rogue has one too, which I really like that one. And that's really what I'm looking for, is either one of those two. If I can find one used, I'll get one, but if and when I want to get another one, I'll look into one of those. But the water rower, it didn't track the calories like I would like to, or meters. And those are the 2 things that, you know, for the workouts that I do sometimes, I'll do like the high intensities, do some specific CrossFit workouts, and I like being able to track those 2 things specifically, calories and meters. And that rower did not, it tracked calories, but it was not the same as the Concept 2 rower, and it didn't track meters at all. And I really didn't like that. So it was just taking up a space, getting dusty, and I'm like, let's just get rid of it. So yeah, I should have practiced with this trap bar. Sometimes I forget that I even have it, but I'm not going that heavy today anyway, so I don't mind practicing with just a straight bar. Matter of fact, I might just stay at this weight that I have so we can, again, just kind of work on a few things. I have this cool bar over here too. Let's see if we can pull it out. This thing's a beast. It's another form. It's a good like bench press bar. The only problem is, well, yes, it is dirty. That's not the problem is it does not fit on this rack correctly. So if I was to try to bench press with it, it doesn't sit on the pegs. So I can't really bench with it, unfortunately. So I really haven't even used it, but I got this for like, it was like $50 or less than $50. And I'm like, I've always wanted one of these, and I probably could do, I'll figure out some other stuff to do with it. Maybe some rows with it. I like the grip and the hand positions. But if I could get a rack that fit this, especially for bench press, it would be really good for those different grip positions. But I'm not getting rid of it because I got it for such a good deal. So that bar's pretty cool though. I got some lights that I would like to, some LED lights that I would like to put in here too at some point. So what? Well, eventually we'll do that. All right, can you put it over there and then watch your feet, because I'm gonna pick this up again. Sometimes I like to switch it up too. Knowing that the floor is unlevel, I don't know, it's a mental thing for me that if I know the floor is sloped this way, I don't want to only face one way when I do a movement. So I'm like, I like to switch every once in a while, if that makes any sense. I don't know. You can tell me if that's weird or not, but to me it makes sense. I don't want to just get too strong on one leg, you know what I mean? All right, engage the lats. Where is that? It's like 3. Is that 3 sets already? Probably not gonna do too many more. One more set. Again, I did some static holds also from the bar, my pull-up bar, just to kind of warm up. I don't know if you've ever done static holds, to just jumped up on the pull-up bar and hold it for as long as you can, but it's actually a very good stretch all throughout your tricep, your lats, even the shoulders get opened up. All that stuff feels really good actually. But grip strength, nice warm-up actually for the deadlifts. If I'm not lying, or if I'm being honest, I mean, you jump up and hold on for a minute, your forearms are gonna be on fire. So I do like that. Yeah. So I'm just getting into thinking about posting some YouTube videos, trying to start a channel maybe, and really just to have fun with it. I mean, I've been working out, I'm 34 now. I've been working out consistently since I was 20, ups and downs just like everybody else, but I even did some personal training myself for a little bit. I don't do it for income purposes or anything like that anymore, but I just continue to work out for myself. And yeah, I don't know. feel like in this day and age of social media and internet and stuff like that, it's becoming so much more common to, you know, post things that you're doing and possibly being able to help other people who maybe are unsure. I don't know, people just like to see other people doing similar things, right? Like I watch muscle and strength videos of people of them doing the full day of eating with bodybuilders. Like I'll just sit and watch those or put them on while I'm driving. I don't really watch them while I'm driving, just kind of listening to them like a podcast almost. But I just started thinking about stuff like that. Like, why not post? You hurt your foot?
No.
Why not start posting stuff like that? You know, not that I'm no IFBB pro or anything like that, but you know, you just look and you're like, man, there's so many people out there that are the exact same as you. Like, who knows, man? Who knows who might watch your video and just gravitate to you because of what you post and how you are and what your demeanor is and stuff like that. So I even thought about trying to film in the gym. That one's a little bit weird, I think. You know, posting while you're in the gym, like an LA Fitness or something like that, setting up a tripod or having a mic on and even talking. But again, I think so many people are starting to do that now. I think it's also becoming more and more common that it really shouldn't even be that weird. Like, this is just the day and age that we live in, and that's all right. And again, you don't have a most people don't have a full-blown gym in their garage, and I don't. I mean, I have a pretty good setup, but it's nowhere near what an LA Fitness has or another commercial gym that has all these machines that you could be on. And yeah, people like to see that, I think. People like to see what other people are doing, what they might be doing different, what they're doing similar. So yeah, I don't know. Just something I got into, and we'll see where it goes. But let's get another set in real quick. It's getting late. It's already 6 o'clock today. Gotta go hang out with the fam too. One of those cold, rainy days. We don't got much going on anyways, but I don't want to just be out here all day. Hope this sounds good too. I have the music on low, but hopefully it's not affecting it too much. All right, sit back, squeeze the butt, engage your lats, and just stand up. Again, think about pulling with your abs. I think for me, as I bend over, I try to keep my belly button in line with the bar or the bar in line with my belly button until obviously you get to a point where you're like all the way standing up. But to me, that helps engage my abs to make sure everything is nice and stiff, nice and tight. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. Shout out if you like the shirt. My cousin's husband has a brand, he makes clothes. I think this shirt is dope. Michael Jordan, back when he was playing baseball, he put it on his shirt. Shout out to Kicks and Buckets for the shirt. Maybe we can show him some love. So yeah, I don't really know where to end this video, but who knows? Maybe this is the first of many videos. We'll just have fun with it. We'll see where it goes. Start posting some more workouts, even if it's just simple stuff like this. I think that's the other thing. It's much easier to start in your own garage. There's nobody in the gym watching you talk to a camera where it might look awkward. So I think this is a pretty cool, I have the benefit of being able to start like this. So I don't know, I've seen videos too where people are just saying, just start. If you're thinking about it, just start. I say that's probably one of my biggest regrets is like, this is something I should have been doing probably when I was doing personal training like 10 years ago, because who knows where it could have been. Maybe I'd still be doing it on a different level. I don't know, but I'm not really worried about that. No point in dwelling on the past. So, and I will say this in closing, a lot of people will agree that you're never really too late to start something. If you feel like you want to start, just start. Can't worry too much about what anybody else is thinking about you either, or how you may look. You get to a certain point where you're just too old for that, man. So if you're thinking about it, why not just start? Have some fun with it. Appreciate it. And as I always say, like, comment, and subscribe.